So this coil pot method uses a mold as a form. In this case, I just have a small styrofoam bowl that I'm using, and I'm pressing little spirals of clay inside of it. I line my mold with plastic wrap that I then tape to keep into place, and that allows me to be able to take the clay out easily. You do not have to use styrofoam. It can be anything. It can be a paper bowl. It can be plastic. It can be metal. It doesn't particularly matter what it is as long as you're able to take the clay out. And you can choose any size that you wish. This is a fairly small bowl, but you can choose a small one, large one, whatever you feel comfortable with and whatever you happen to have on hand. So after I got done with the spirals, I just rolled out little balls of clay to put in between each area, kind of fill that gap. And once I finish with that, I'm going to kind of finish it with one last coil. And I rolled out a bunch of coils ahead of time to make sure that I had plenty. Makes it a lot faster and easier. And now I've got a slightly wet wooden rib tool. That's my favorite tool that I use for just about everything. And I'm just blending the clay in. The inside's meant to be smooth. So I'm just blending all of those coils together. And once I'm done with that particular process, as you'll see in a moment, I'm going to do a final smooth on the inside by adding a little bit of water and rubbing it in, because you can see the tool does make a lot of marks. And normally you're going to want to leave this in the bowl for maybe one day. I'm taking mine out early in just a moment, just so you can see what it looks like on the outside. But traditionally, you're going to want to leave it to dry just a little bit, because if you take it out too soon, it's going to have a tendency to want to kind of fall apart. So now you can see what it looks like on the outside. I'm just about done, but I am going to add some things that you'll see at this point. So you see I added a foot at the bottom. And I also took a pencil and refined the lines and took a paintbrush to get rid of any tool marks. And that is a very simple coil pot done in a mold.